A word for our listeners. Achtung Cthulhu is set in the 1930s and 40s. We will be using terms and sayings from those times, including some that could be considered offensive. It is not our intention to offend. We merely wish to offer as accurate a view of the time period as possible. Welcome to Masks of Nyarlathotep, a Nerds Domain gaming podcast. Join us each week as our investigators uncover the corruption of the mythos in World War II. Starring George Chimples, Phil Durham, Rob Walker, Jestin Kimmet, Shirley Niedzwiecki, and Scott Troiano, with Matt Quiett running the table as the keeper. Eldritch evils and crazed Nazi cultists await you just beyond this music.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Nerds Domain Presents Masks of Nyarlathotep. I'm Matt, and I'm here with Shirley.
Hello.
George.
That's me.
Justin.
Hi.
Rob.
I'm having a good time, and I'm not dead.
And Phil.
Not yet.
Not yet. That's a good point. So last time we left our intrepid investigators, our spies, you guys were just outside of Prague, running from a fire you might have started.
Might have or did started.
I was going to say, why do you keep leaving this question about whether or not we started the fire?
I mean,
We clearly started the fire.
4/5 of you did not start the fire.
It was a righteous decision.
I'm just saying 4/5 of you did not start the fire.
Do you want to go down this
You
road?
cannot get holy in
That's
this,
80%.
in
I mean,
this
that's
one.
we're just looking
All
at straight
You've already
numbers
had
here.
that character.
People are going to start doing Billy Joel, and it's going to be awful.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I apologize. We'll
I don't
move on.
understand. Really
We
Only
didn't
the good
start the
die
fire.
young.
I was thinking
the roof is on fire.
that's
This is easily fixed.
Billy Idol.
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
Billy Idol.
Billy Idol. Billy Joel is the.
We didn't start the fire. Billy Idol is Rebel Yell and White Wedding.
I'm gonna get my Google on.
Okay, and then we're going to give me one
Rob,
wrong.
are you?
If
you
I'm
need to
wrong,
make
I'll
a
tell
bet.
you wrong.
Rob, make a
I'm
bet.
I'm telling you you're
Make a
wrong
bet.
because I'm correct because Billy
Yeah.
Joel did.
I'm just
we didn't
saying
start the
names.
fire.
So we're going to get back to this.
Holy hell! Is that late Billy Joel? Is that what that was?
Yeah, I mean, later day.
Okay. Yeah.
So, you guys are about an hour outside of Prague. Are you going to continue the same way that you've been going? By the time you hit Prague, it'll probably be night. Or,
Did you
or
guys
light.
come out of the forest?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. You guys are still
I
in the
kind of
forest.
like it here.
Well, you stay here.
Well,
That's
that
fine.
fire, that
Go ahead.
forest is about to be on fire, so they should probably go.
We may start that fire. It's hard to tell.
I thought you had a thing against fire.
I'm not in that forest.
That Molotov coming over. That is.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So, are you
Yes,
guys coming out of the...
I will reapproach the vehicle.
After.
Okay.
the
I
military
passed
is
my
gone.
listen check so I could hear things.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's fighting in the street, did he say?
In Prague, I guess that's the indication that he gave. Are you concerned?
I'm less concerned with the fighting in the street than the what we left behind.
It'll be a good distraction for us to make our way in and to get around. If there's fighting in the street, we'll be less conspicuous running away from something.
Yes. Let's just hope that they don't grab people.
Okay. So, you guys are just going to go on into Prague.
Yeah.
Is there
fine.
any outer like
Outlying suburbs.
houses or something we can like pull up to and ask for news?
This is really
or
kind of before suburbs exist. So, the
any like
best...
farm
Not
settlements?
farmhouses.
I mean, you could pull up to a farm, but you're also expecting complete strangers to speak with you, and you're a bunch of Americans who don't really speak a lot of German.
We
I
have
guess you do. You're not American.
Do?
We have ways to make them talk.
Hey, y'all.
Wow.
Oh.
Our car done broke down. Could you give us a hand here? That'd be great.
So, and we would like to be
Buongiorno.
hearing about the fighting on the streets, currently running with blood in the streets of Prague, if you would be so kind, Herr Fraulein.
So you guys approach a
Is-
farmhouse.
Is there a small community with a church? Well, I guess we're not in the Catholic party.
Not
are
yet.
we?
No, you're still probably a day away.
All right, let's prog it up.
Is the plan to go sleep in Prague, or what are we doing in Prague?
Well,
I think we're
I
just.
thought we.
Did we have a plan in Prague? I
No.
we
I
were
thought
just
we had a connection in
going to Prague. Is
Prague.
the plan?
We're going
Prague
through
is
Prague.
Prague is on the way to Bratislava.
Oh, can we just go around Prague?
Well,
Right.
You could. It will add several hours. I mean,
Yeah, it's
in the
not
long
like they
run.
have a interstate around the outside
Yeah,
of the
no,
city
it's,
now.
it's really not. I mean, you could. It would add several hours. I'm also going to need a navigate check from at least somebody.
I'm good for that.
All of you in unison look to see if you have navigate.
I can give it
I
a
did.
shot.
I know I don't have it.
I have a 10% chance.
I think, George, you're the only one that's really trained, right?
I'm trained in it.
So are we going
Alright.
to try to go around then?
Navigate it up, navigator.
We need to get sleep.
Yeah, at some point we must rest. We're going to get ourselves into worse situations.
So do we want to go around Prague and try and find sleep on the other side of it, or do we want to find sleep in Prague?
How many hours have we been awake at this point?
We could try to sneak into someone's barn.
You're running on probably 30 hours with some sleep in the car, but as I said, it's not like these are interstate roads. These are bumpy, terrible kind of country roads.
So my question would be, would it be better for us to sleep in Prague where there is all of this fighting and be less conspicuous, or find a place outside of Prague on the other side?
Yeah, because that's the thing is Prague is going to have more international types, so it might be easier to hide in a crowd there. You get lodging, it wouldn't be as noticeable.
So whomever with the hiding and negotiating and military forte.
Fieldcraft, maybe, to see if would that work, or espionage.
Espionage.
Espionage. I can try espionage. No.
Got it.
Okay. Hiding in Prague is going to be easier. However, whatever this fighting in Prague is could complicate things quite a bit. It's kind of it's a toss up because you don't know how bad it is. I mean, if it's just roaming bands of gangs, then that's
Well,
bad.
then maybe-
Right, but so if we get into Prague, we can do some listening.
Okay.
We can check around. If it's freedom fighters, people going against the Reich, we're golden.
And it might be because it does seem to concern the upstanding.
Right.
Yeah.
This might be to our benefit, but if it's not, then we can press through and work our way out as fast as possible and try to hit one of the outlying towns.
Well, I leave it to you gentlemen to make the decision.
Okay. So you guys are going into Prague.
This seems like a good idea.
Exactly.
Right.
I don't know why I was against this to start with. Right.
This is a great idea.
I'm going to check my gun.
Okay. So
I will reload as well.
the guns are all fine. You guys drive the next hour into Prague. Looking for a hotel, I take it. Okay. So you find Hotel Prague.
Is there fighting in the streets?
None that you see.
Okay.
You guys check in under what name?
Duke Fluffington,
Yeah, not Duke Fluffington.
Lord of Sandwiches.
It's Salmon, Lord of Salmon.
Salmon sandwiches.
I hear
Ew.
the surname Hitler's trustworthy around here.
All right, so give me an actual name. I need a name that you're checking in under.
Neil Hitler.
Neil. Wow. No. I refuse that name.
Doppelbach.
I will use
Neil-
espionage to think of a proper
No, I've
German
got
name. That
Neil Hilter.
Neil Hilter?
Hilter.
All right.
Is that really
If
what we're...
everyone is okay
I'm not a
with
spy. I'm just some guy who flies around in airplanes.
Maybe the spy should get off his phone and answer the question.
Waffeln.
What?
Waffeln.
that. Waffeln.
Wafilm.
Waffeln.
Waffeln.
Is your mouth full?
Waffeln.
Ludwig Wafilm.
Ludwig Waffeln.
Okay, so-
Ludwig and Camille Waffel.
Okay,
Waffen.
who's Ludwig then? We know who Camille is.
The German is Ludwig.
Okay, that's fine.
I will be.
Go
Ludwig.
We're
ahead
his
and
stupid
roll-
American / Spanish cousins / Irish.
It's a weird family tree.
Go ahead and roll
Jose, stay down.
Espionage?
disguise.
Oh, okay.
Good one.
Seriously, Jesse. You used up all your good rolls.
No.
Okay. So you guys get checked in, not a problem. Given 4 rooms, 3 rooms.
Ew.
All the single men can stay in one, and then the lady and her husband can stay in another.
As proper.
Yeah. So, you guys are gonna sleep for the night? What now? Why are you 4 horsemen?
4 rooms.
But you can't
A couple
see me
in 1, 2, 3.
wearing another man's sweater. I don't understand what you're doing here.
You see me wearing another man's sweater.
That was specifically for George.
Awesome.
So, listeners, that he was doing John Cena's classic "You Can't See Me" face wave, in which he taunts the other person, letting them know that they cannot in fact see him. But then Matt was also referencing his immortal opening sign that goes, in which John Cena raps about himself with the line that I'm not making up: "You'll never catch me in another man's sweater," because that's certainly a good boast to have in a rap, that you don't wear other people's sweaters, and it makes sense to everyone, and you immediately know what he's talking about and can relate to him as a person and rapper.
Yeah.
Do you know what he's talking about? I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, you're not going to see him wearing another person's sweater. That's very easy to grasp.
He's talking about...
He's not going to sleep with another person's wife.
He's not...
He's
he's not taking someone
the-
else's sweat. You're not going to find him wearing a sweater that someone else has.
Right.
The
He
sweater
wears
is an
his
analogy
sweaters.
for women.
No, he's talking about sweaters.
No, who...
If he said, he would say, "You're never going to catch me sleeping with another man's wife," that's what he would mean.
say that. So who did Poppin' Tags? I can't remember that guy's name.
I'm not even sure what you're talking
Macklemore.
about.
That was a guy?
He's slamming on Macklemore.
He wrote this about 10 years before Macklemore existed.
Okay, well, never mind then.
Okay. So,
Macklemore.
not sure where we were going with that. No, you get 2 rooms. That's
Oh, I'm good. That's cleared up.
that was the answer to that.
To the listeners at home, you also can't see that not only was Matt waving his hand in front of his face, now he's smearing bread all over a bunch of cheese, stuffing that into his mouth. He can't contradict me because his mouth is full of bread and cheese.
Waffle. What did you say her last name was?
Waffling. Waffling.
I forgot somebody doesn't like the sounds of mastication.
We're off to a great start
Oh.
here on Nerds Domain presents Massive
Watch it.
Neurototep
This is
Octon
PG.
Cthulhu.
Don't say that
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
Mastication?
Mastication's fine.
Guys,
Everybody
seriously.
masticates.
Guys.
You ignorant troglodytes.
Racial.
My name isn't Rachel.
Just because you're part Neanderthal doesn't mean anything to us. All right.
Aren't we all part Neanderthal?
No.
We're not going to get into that scientific debate, please.
All right, Cro-Magnon, go piss on.
As soon as Shirley is done squeaking, we will continue.
2 rooms, right?
This might be a
2
while.
rooms.
We got the boys and the married people.
Boys and the married people.
The boys.
So, are you guys just sleeping? Are you going to take stock of the city? How are you doing that?
Well, to keep the airs up, we must sleep so that
I'm going
man
to
making the
lay
moves.
down and close my
I
eyes.
have
That's
a
how I'm going to do
headache.
that.
I have to go sleep on the couch.
that's your excuse every night.
Anyway,
Actually, she should sleep in the bed and he should sleep on the couch.
Exactly, but do we have gentlemen at this table? No.
I don't
Well,
know.
except for Carlos.
Well, I was going to sleep on the couch, but I'm not going to now.
so
Latido.
Yeah, I'll
Are
hang out
you
down
guys-
kind of in the lobby
that's
trying to
fine.
catch.
Thank you.
like,
That's what I was really
sounds
waiting
and things,
on.
See what's going
appreciate
on
you,
in
Jesse.
town.
Okay. Can you roll espionage for me?
Yes, maybe. I don't know. No,
Okay.
I got a 91 over 71.
You spend quite a bit of time down there. You don't really pick up on much of
I'm normally
anything.
good at this.
Is anyone else gathering information any other way?
Yeah, I was going to be down there. I also failed my roll.
We are a lot of good spies.
To be fair, I'm not actually a good spy, so it's okay for me to fail.
Did you make it at least?
I don't want to talk about that.
After I'm rested, I might give it a shot. I don't know if you want to go that far ahead.
You guys were worried about the fighting in the streets, so
I mean, we're going to hear something. Like, just because we're not going to hear specifically what we're looking for, we'll at least hear something.
Yeah, if there's a scuffle or gunshots or...
Shirley, what are you doing when during that time frame? Are you going straight to
Sleeping.
sleep? Okay. So the
These
three of
guys
you
have it covered.
kind of hanging out in the lounge bar area. Can all 3 of you make con times 3?
Probably not. Yes. I
Got
rolled
it.
a 4.
Fail.
Carlos, you fall, kind of doze off at the bar or whatever, the table you're at. You've been up quite a while, and the little bit of alcohol you're probably drinking to fit in is not helping. The other two of you seem pretty okay, but again, the alcohol you're drinking is probably just adding to your exhaustion. Would you like to head to bed?
I will.
Fantastic. Waiting on you, Jesse. You staying up so longer and trying to get some more information? Go get any information?
Yes. If I stay awake now, I'll still have time to get a full night's sleep, right?
Yes.
Then
but
yes, I will stay up.
Staying up a little bit.
Okay. Both of you roll espionage again.
Yes, I got it.
I did not.
Okay. You hear that the last couple of nights have been rough. People have been pulled from their houses and carted off. It seems very strange.
Any idea who's doing the carting? Is it just like a...
Both of you roll con times 2.
No.
Yes.
Okay. So you, William, you do...
I'm falling asleep at the bar.
You do finally kind of fall asleep at the table. Jesse, they don't really give specifics. It's kind of a hush-hush, we don't want to talk about it thing.
So they don't know exactly who it is, and they're trying to keep hush-hush. Is there any way I could kind of incite them to stand up for themselves? Maybe start a riot?
No. That would take some time, not just a conversation in a bar.
We are not here
Let me
to
say that.
start fires.
I like to point out that it'd be like a German being like, "Hey, you guys should really stand up for yourselves. You know, this is not a plant. Do this. Good job."
I mean, you could always start a fire yourself and probably incite riots. I don't think you need their help.
Let us have a full night's sleep first. Do this in the morning, man.
Yes. I'm gonna die from passing out.
Are you going?
See?
Are you
Not
going
dead
to bed, Jesse?
I will go to bed.
So it's me and Brian. We're sleeping in the same room as the professor, correct?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Where are rooms associated
For
with
these
each other?
pillows, like
Next
how
to each other.
how like firm, how much like packed? What kind of material are we talking about? These pillows, they're like heavy pillows.
Heavy pillows.
Okay, that's
They're
cool.
going to be heavy at that time. It's like all feathers.
Good.
Okay, so you guys,
My pistol is armed, right?
your pistol is armed?
My pistol is.
I'm not sure. Is your pistol packing other pistols? Yes. Is that what you're asking?
You saw Roger Rabbit. You know what I mean.
That's a good point. Yes, your pistol. I assume you guys all sleep with your guns close by.
Yeah.
So about the sun rose yesterday about 7:00. About 6:30, you hear some commotion outside. You were all pretty much rested. I mean, you went to bed relatively early, even though the two of you that stayed up quite a bit. You did get quite a bit of rest. So it's just really that last bit of sleeping off a 30-plus hour run.
Do we have windows?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
stick my head out the
Look
window.
out the window.
So looking out the window, there is a large, like, kind of box truck, and there are some men in SS uniforms yanking or dragging people away from a house.
Like across the street.
Kind of down and across.
Okay.
We could have our very own box truck.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There are probably 7 SS.
How many?
7
How are they armed?
pistols.
I don't think we're getting a box truck today.
Where are they located around the truck? Are they like in the driver's seat sitting there? Or?
No, you can't really see the driver's seat from here because it's pointed away from you. There are 2 kind of at the back of it, watching the people that are already in the truck. From the darkness, it's hard to count, but there are more than 4 or 5.
Is there anybody else watching this?
Not that you can see, but it's fair to think that there are other people looking down on the street.
Is anyone in our group a smoker?
That is a good question.
I mean, legitimately, like, is
I
anyone
have no idea.
Sure.
Yeah, probably.
I wouldn't expect you to be. A fire near your face.
We all have to deal with our own problems.
Evelyn, are you a smoker?
No.
I'm sorry, what?
No, I am not.
Okay. And Blake? Smoking is not a sin by the church, or at least not one that they really worry about.
And
Not
you
yet.
can go to
But if-
confession anyway.
Is Brian?
But if the church didn't indoctrinate me to do it, I'm probably not doing it.
So you're saying Brian Blake is lame?
Yeah.
Okay.
Squaresville?
Oh.
Not one of the hip kids.
No,
No.
he drinks. Don't you drink?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, communion
You
wine.
indulge.
What a nerd.
No, but
Come
I'm
on,
also
cool guys.
Irish, so I drink.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's fair.
That ugly stereotype is fair. Come on, guys, let's go have some smokes.
I am going to make sure. I'm going to try to conceal my pistol.
Roll it.
I'm just gonna hold mine like it's no big deal.
I am concealing my pistol while making sure it is very visible.
Two failures conceal?
Yes,
Okay.
but I think it's concealed, so I'm fine. I will start making my way downstairs and out.
I can steal mine.
So Albrecht is leaving the room and seems ready to go outside. I assume you put on, like, clothes to
Isn't
go
yeah,
out.
I'm
Albrecht
not
in a
gonna walk
different
out
room?
I'm not going to go out in my underwear.
Thank you. Okay. So he is obviously going out dressed, or leaving the room dressed to go out.
But she's the only
Oh,
one that
yeah,
would see
that's a
that.
good point. So Shirley.
I shall watch from the window.
Okay.
You're going to watch him dress from the window.
Whoa, I'm not watching him. He's not in my room.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
is.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
your husband.
And I'm dressing in the room.
Well,
right in the middle.
You and Ludwig took the same room.
Wouldn't there be like an
gonna have
off
some
room
waffles.
where the bed
There may
is
be,
and
No.
but
the
you don't have
lobby?
time to get
Or
there.
the
Are you
dress-
aware of how big hotel rooms are?
Did you get a master suite?
No. No.
Because then it's just a room.
I will hide under the covers.
Oh, while he dresses?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, it's all clear.
I
I'm
don't
done.
wanna see that. Liar. Liar. Pants on
So-
fire.
So
They're not on fire. They're on the floor.
So you head out
Yes.
and downstairs.
Is
and
there
out.
anybody downstairs?
There's a man at the front desk, but he seems to be purposefully not aware of what's going on.
Hey,
outside.
sir, you see what's going on out there in the alleyway?
I haven't seen anything. It's actually out on the street. It's not even in the
Have you seen
alleyway.
what's happening in the street?
No, sir, I haven't seen
Does
it
this
at
happen
all.
often?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Do you people just let this happen? How could you let this happen?
You realize they're SS, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I'm not. He's not saying that. I'm making sure.
Yes.
That, okay, I'm not sure at all what's going on out there. And he looks even more down at his paperwork and shuffles it around.
I'll come downstairs.
That wasn't a cold shoulder. That was an ice shoulder, brother.
Is anyone else coming out?
I was with my weapon concealed because I can do
Brian?
We all woke up.
Yeah.
So I know that William looked outside. Did you say anything, William?
that. No.
Rob, you're William.
I was looking at Jesse like,
Why
why aren't you answering, Jesse? And everyone's going to be like, why aren't you answering? No, I didn't say anything. I just walked out. I concealed my
Carlos-
stuff and walked out.
Carlos would have said something.
Okay.
I haven't really spoken much.
Okay.
Just as long as that they're grabbing people out there.
And so then you just walk out of the room without saying anything? William?
I hadn't even looked out the window.
Oh.
You just went outside?
I just walked out the room.
Okay.
Something woke everybody up, and so I just walked out of the room. My impulse wasn't to go to the window; it's to go out.
Okay.
I look at the window, narrate, then come out.
Okay.
Does Brian come out as well?
So you didn't get to smother me in my sleep.
No. It's a matter of what the best plan is at this point. I suppose that he would probably think that sticking together is probably the best plan, so he would follow along.
Okay. So all four of you, except for Shirley's character, sticking together, go outside.
Well,
No,
clearly
no,
there wasn't any discussion of a plan. People just
no.
walked.
I'm perfectly fine with it.
There's a bar down here, right?
Yeah.
How far is this?
The bar's closed at this point, though.
It's 6, 7 o'clock in the morning.
What I'm about to do is going to be illegal anyway, so I really don't care about stealing a couple bottles of alcohol.
You mean breaking in and stealing some alcohol?
Oh, you mean the actual bar's like locked? And
I don't
shut.
know if you understood what the word closed meant.
Well, just because it's closed doesn't mean that like the doors are locked and shut.
There's some
It's
bars
just
that like
closed.
don't have actual like.
Yeah.
I see. I
just
see.
didn't think
No,
they were
this is
serving.
this is a closed, locked, done, out. Nowhere. No one can get in unless you
As-
break stuff.
A
Large man.
rich individual. I'm sure I would have knowledge of how to make Molotov cocktails. I probably have no idea.
Yeah, well, roll luck. Roll knowledge. Haha, knowledge.
Ooh, it's lower.
I mean, I would know this.
Yes, I made it.
That was kind of a question.
So during the upheaval in Germany, that was something that happened quite a bit. They're not called Molotov cocktails here.
That makes
They're called
sense,
something
yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Kaboom boom.
Dresden
balls.
cocktails.
Dresden cocktails.
We're not in Dresden.
True, it hasn't been carpet bombed yet either.
It's Prague tail.
So you're going to break into the bar?
The guy behind the counter.
Yeah.
Could you open up the bar for a moment
For what?
so I could get some things? If you're not willing to stand up for yourself, someone else is going to have to take care of the situation.
Yeah,
I-
that's going to convince him.
Just leave the key on the table. You have nothing involved in this.
I don't have a key to the bar.
You don't have a master key back behind the counter?
No.
What if there was a fire in her or something?
Then we break down the doors.
Sounds like a plan.
What are you doing, Jesse?
I'll break down the doors.
Okay. How are you going to do that?
How far away is the truck? If I go shatter this door, are they going to hear a commotion inside here?
No, not from the
Checking?
commotion to the
Okay,
outside.
good.
No, there's no chance.
Now the boxcar with the people in it. If I start throwing flaming fireballs at this vehicle, what's the odds of burning the innocent civilians?
Well, it depends.
Winner.
What's your throw?
My throw's horrible.
Then relatively good. I'm just going to be honest.
Are they shackled at all, or
Then don't seem to be.
Can we be downstairs by this point?
Yeah. You've come down, and Albrecht is arguing with the front desk man about getting into the bar.
so? All these, I'm going to walk up to you guys. You guys see what's going on out there, right?
Yes.
I am having troubles letting this happen, and I can't think of a way of getting through this.
What do you mean you have
Alive.
trouble letting this happen?
I don't think this is right.
Well, it's too late for that now, isn't it?
Not really.
Yes, it is. This is the way of the world now.
But we could do something here.
What? Get a whole bunch of people killed?
Maybe a few.
Just 5 of you.
If we firebomb this truck, as I only presume you were going to do since you were trying to get access to alcohol and bottles, the SS will come, kill all the people on this block, and then kill all the people on the next block.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. I was only thinking about retaliation.
Unless you can lure them into an alley and we can just stab them there, or something like that. They won't know who to blame then.
If we only had a way to distract them or get them to go after somebody. Like, maybe a female in the group?
She's not down there.
No, she's not. I'm not necessarily talking to her.
What, 7 SS?
You don't know. I mean, they might have been on the road for a while.
I don't think that's a particularly good solution to this problem either. Perhaps if you throw one of your little bottles elsewhere, they'll go and investigate that and leave these people alone. Of course, if you're seen doing it.
Are we
You're
hearing
pretty good
this?
at burning things
Yeah,
down.
probably.
Yeah, you're right there.
Yeah.
We actually walk off or no? Not yet. Okay.
Yeah?
So now I'm gonna tap Brian's arm and pull him off to the side,
Okay. And what?
and then I'm. What am I right here?
Well, it's too late. Go ahead.
Okay. So now that we pulled him off to the side, I'm gonna tell him that if he proceeds down this line, the first bottle of alcohol he gets is going to cross the back of his head. We can't have this kind of attention.
I think I understand your intent. There's probably better ways to do it, but yes.
It's 1939. I don't really think there's.
I can incapacitate him, I believe.
Right. That's
So-
what we need to do.
So, about this distraction.
If
Should we cause a fire as a distraction? I mean, wouldn't we be...
Well, we should have a plan in first for what we're doing. If we just go off half-cocked, it'll just mean everyone dies.
Should we get everybody involved then?
Yes, or we should all leave.
You are well rested at this point.
10% XP.
Yes, yes, absolutely. You stayed at an inn. Yeah. That's where you logged out.
Oh, good. I'm worried about my rested.
We could try firebombing it. If that doesn't work, just reload here.
Yeah, that's a good call. No, it doesn't work that way at all.
Oops.
Yeah, NPCs can't get us in here. We're good. The guards will protect us.
Yes, the SS guards will. No.
We'll protect him.
Yep.
So is the question whether or not we're going to take action here, or is that
Should we
decided?
intervene? Yes.
William?
I don't believe that's the best course of action. I understand your view, and I understand the position you're in, but our goal right now is larger.
Says the person who didn't want to leave in the first place.
And when everyone's dragged me out, we've convened and we've talked about this, and our goal is larger. And again, these are not the people that we're trying to fight. These are not the ones that we're trying to stop.
Technically, the SS is the Order of the Black Sun. Go ahead. I'm just reminding you of specific technicalities.
These are the people we're trying to stop.
But stopping this truck here versus stopping them raising literal
So
armies of the dead.
If all 5 of us die, then who tells the story, and where does it go?
So you're literally using my argument against you earlier, against me now.
How does it feel?
They're just going to make them into those things that we've seen earlier. You know what's going to happen to these people. It's going to bolster their forces.
So the casualties that are going to be incurred because of this are acceptable losses to you.
I would rather see them dead than what they're about to become.
You don't even know that they're going to become that. You're insinuating, you're assuming. Think about this logically. You're still hyperactive and hyper-focused on what we just experienced and what just happened. You need to stop, relax, and breathe. Yes, this is an important event. No, this is not the time to take it.
Carlos, could you and Brian both give me spot hiddens?
Is it Carlos and Brian?
Yes. You are not actively involved in the discussion going
Pass.
Fail.
on. Carlos, you notice that the man at the front desk has disappeared into the back office, and it looks like there's a cord for a phone pulled back in there with him.
I will yank the cord out. No. I've got a knife. I'll slice the cord, yeah.
Okay. So, the door that was mostly closed closes quickly the rest of the way, and you hear a lock turn.
We need to leave immediately.
Agreed.
So you guys are going to run back up and get Evelyn?
Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
Who
Just tried to.
I'm going to check on my phone and make sure she hasn't updated Facebook yet, so I can tell where she's at in her dressing.
That's fair. That's fair.
She's on Facebook. I can see it from here.
What?
I didn't say a word.
You know what? I'm upstairs. You guys are having a conversation in the lobby.
Oh, your little sleepyhead and your little beauty sweep.
She's trying to recover from the sanity he lost to seeing.
Is there any coffee available in the lobby?
No.
What's with you and
No, there is not.
coffee?
I like coffee.
Carlos likes coffee?
Have you had coffee? Because it's great.
It's
Where-
hot cups of awakenness.
Where did we leave the car?
And are these the same SS that we've seen on the roadside?
No. Well, you can't really tell. It's possible. Probably.
Because they're only going to be expecting 2 people to get into that vehicle. If
the
it is.
likelihood of them being the exact same SS is very low.
And it's down the street. They can't really. They're not going to stop what they're doing to notice
the
us.
car to answer that question is parked out back.
Okay, good.
I was going to say, like, regardless of who SS is, we don't want to go out in the street right now. We don't want to get their attention.
At this point, we've probably been outed. We need to go either way. So someone needs to grab Evelyn, and we need to go.
I'm going to go start the car.
I'll go get her.
I
I will
assume
go
you
with
guys
the
took
car.
some
I'll
of
go
your
Carlos.
clothes upstairs? Like you took up a bag or something?
Yeah, something to change into.
Carlos, you go out to start the car. All the rest of you need to roll luck.
I'm going with Carlos to start the car.
I'll take that back. Then anyone starting the car needs to roll is fine. Everyone else but Evelyn needs to roll luck. So Evelyn,
Got it.
need to roll.
Got it.
Okay.
Can
So
I
you
use what I rolled for my next one?
No. So you guys get everything packed up quickly. Evelyn, you're woken up. You're woken from whatever light.
I was
sleep.
already awake. I was watching out the window.
Okay. Well, you're woken.
Stay woke.
You
You got
Albert
bored
comes-
watching the SS. That's what happened. You fell asleep.
Yeah, Albert comes like kind of rushing into the room and starts throwing things into bags.
What is going on?
We're leaving.
Like
Why
Bruce
are we
Willis
leaving?
in Pulp Fiction.
I was outvoted.
Outvoted? What has happened?
We're leaving. It'd be
Why
easier
are
to
we
explain
leaving?
on the road.
On the road, we need to,
Go.
where's everyone else?
They're going to be in the car.
I grab my bag.
You can trust me.
So you guys grab your stuff, get back downstairs.
I am running down the stairs.
You go out the back door. The door to the office is still locked, or is still shut. You're assuming it's still locked unless you want to stop and check.
No.
Oh, we need to leave a key. We need to leave the key.
I think we're a little beyond that.
I take the key that you're trying to leave and I toss it over by the desk and pull you as we go.
Oh, okay.
So
I might have insulted his nationality, and he might be trying to turn us into
you
the
guys
SS.
you guys get out to the car in the back, and as you're pulling away, you do hear sirens kind of coming closer. But you're driving away
What
from them
did you
as
guys
well.
do?
I talked some sense into him before we got in
Why are
bigger
we
trouble.
being chased?
Oh, you're not being chased. They were going to the hotel. You're going away from the hotel, but they were getting closer.
Why do I hear sirens?
Albrecht wanted to throw fireballs at the SS.
Albrecht! My goodness.
He had a disagreement with the clerk about whether or not this was the proper course of action for a nationalist uprising.
Do you even
Uprising.
know?
Ruh-roh.
Do you know what's going to happen to those people?
Yes, but we have a bigger plan or whatever here.
So it's for the greater good. We
Yes.
accept the evil.
The needs
to
of the many
fight
outweigh
evil.
the needs of the few.
Or the one.
Or the one. Would you let me finish?
Nope.
There's more than one person in that truck. Either way, the point stands.
How many
I'm sorry, Albrecht.
SS officers were there? I counted 7.
Then I would assume there was 7. Unless
well,
you're bad at
then
counting.
there's nothing that we can do for them at this moment.
Why are we having this recrimination? It is regrettable, and Albrecht's heart is in the right place.
No one disagrees at that point. We all agree that his heart's in the right place. His mind is not. You want to get out of this city or this country as much as we do now. You're the reason we're here, to get you out and to leave.
So you guys continue this conversation as you drive down the road, arguing angrily. Carlos, you're driving now?
Yeah.
Can you give me a drive check?
Can I give
Not a diving.
How about a spot?
Driving.
Can I do a spot hidden?
You can do a drive.
I get a 28.
Gotta find my clutch. Spot
Hey,
hidden.
hey, that was good. I passed.
Okay. So, also I will need a navigate from you as well, because you are leaving rather quickly this time in an area that no one is familiar with.
East and west, east and west.
I missed it by 1.
I'll let you have that. That's close enough. Don't mark the box,
Yes.
but you can have it.
Good.
So you guys drive and drive and drive, and that's where we will
drive?
stop tonight for this episode of Masks of Nyarlathotep. We will talk to you guys next week. Oh, God, I'm really good at this, guys.
Believe it or not,
Okay.
the show is over. It's time to say goodbye.
Oh,
We
we're
really
Cthulhu.
must have and
Octung
you listen
Cthulhu.
to us.
That was our show.
Believe it or not.
And that will do it for us tonight on the Nerds Domain presents Masks of Nyarlathotep. Remember, you can email us at nerdsdomain@gmail.com or find us on facebook.com/nerdsdomain, on Twitter @nerdsdomain, or over at our site nerdsdom.com. Be sure to sign up for the newsletter while you're there. you can head over to iTunes and give us a 5-star rating. We want to thank Josh Shop for our music. Don't forget, you can support us at patreon.com/nerdsdomain. And check out our shirts at slashloot.com.